Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you may be. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, how are you? So, we are going to be playing with bingo dabbers. You can get these at the Dollar Tree. I found some at the thrift store and I ordered some. I'll show you the ones I found at the thrift store. I only paid 93 cents. I got this pink one at the thrift store. I got this one at the thrift store. I got this at the thrift store. And then that one. I laughed because most of these came from Vegas. It was funny. Thrift store. Thrift store. I do know they sell them at the Dollar Tree. I haven't made it to my Dollar Tree to actually see what they have. So I got all these at the Dollar Tree. Hello, Tino Pages. So I got all these at the thrift store for 93 cents a piece the other day. Then I ordered, and I'll let you know what I paid for these on Amazon. Hang on. Oh, yeah, ordered. I paid 20 bucks for these, which I found out is a good deal. And they are, I got orange, I got red, I got ruby red. This is blue Saccharilla. And I got mauve, I got blue, I got lime, I got blue sky blue, got rose pink, I got a lilac, I got coral, and I got a green. I don't know the colors that the Dollar Tree has, so I can't answer you that one. So, we're going to do some mixed media with them. Well, I'm going to the Dollar Tree yet. So, I have 3 different types of paper I'm going to try. I have the mixed media paper, I have watercolor paper, and then I have this Bristol smooth surface. So we're going to try each one. And I'm just going to take it out of the book. Oh, I hit my camera. I am so sorry. And I'm just going to smooth this over. And I hit my camera again. I am so sorry. There we go. I am trying to get there. Guys, good? There we go. Can you see me? There. So I'm going to grab a piece of scratch paper that I have over here because I haven't even dabbed on the new ones yet. So, and I want to get my stencil. So, don't get me wrong, okay? I love my Delusion. Y'all know I love their Delusions. And I have a lot of her products. But I've come to realize it's her. I love her sprays. I love her paint. Her paint is affordable to me because it lasts longer. Her sprays are getting pricey. So if I can find another alternative to use other than her sprays, I'm going to. Just saying. I mean, when it's $4 a bottle for a 2-ounce Delusion spray, to me, that's not affordable. I mean, I can buy half a dozen bingo daubers and go that route. I'm going to. So let's try sky blue. We're just going to kind of dab. Oh, didn't take long to dab it up. It's pretty. Let's actually, before I get going, let's start this over. I'm going to get another piece of scratch paper. And I'm actually going to do the Dauber's. Actually, I will do that right away. Why not? Nothing to do. Let me find it. Y'all know about my alcohol markers of colors? Well, I'm going to add my Dauber's in here. So I'm going to double this. And put it between the pages. I'm going to get my pen, wherever she may be. There we go. There's a pen. And I'm going to go bingo Dauber's. And bingo Dauber's. Because it's a good idea to have a swatch book. These are Sun Sensational. So I'm going to put the maker. Sun, if I can. Sensational. There we go. And I'm just going to draw a little line. Actually, I am going to bring that other scratch piece. I love the top. Isn't the top cool? I mean, when the bobber's done, you know, when I have no more in this, I'm going to be doing some DIY with all these caps. You will see them. So we already have this one. So I'm just going to press down. Oh, I probably didn't need to press down that much. That is sky blue. So I got the sky blue. Let's see. Let's do the blues. This is a blue. Just says blue. Now look at it. Isn't that cool? It didn't take long for these Dauber's to work. And you don't have to, I didn't have to press down as much as I did on that one. There is a difference. So that's good. Blue. It's a darker blue. I'm going to do by blues. I'm going to start this over. Bear with me. My bad. Okay? Because we're just going to do bingo Dauber's. I don't need to know the makers. Because I'm going to go by color. Okay? That makes more sense to me. Dauber's. And just put their names next to each other. That makes more sense. Doesn't that make more sense? I think that makes more sense. So we got the light blue. And that was the sky blue. It didn't take me long. Sky blue. Then we got blue. Just says a blue. And if I want, I can go like this. So I do know who the maker is. That makes more sense. Doesn't it? So we got blue. And that's by Sun Sensational. Then I know who the maker is. There we go. Yep. And then we got, now this is one that I got at St. Vincent de Paul. And it has just, you know, it's an advertisement ink. Dauber's ink. So I'm just going to do it again. It's a different blue. It doesn't say a color. It just says, you know, from the New Frontier, Las Vegas, Nevada. But the maker is Dauber's ink. And I'm just going to put blue Dauber's ink. Then I know. And then we have this one, which is the Ultimate Wink Premier Bingo Marker. And it has no color, but it's got like a blue cap. And I'm just going to do it again. And it's a lighter blue. Look at it. And we'll call it the Ultimania Wink. And then we got this one, non-toxic bingo, made in the USA. Okay, read the stickers on it. Let me take the sticker off and see the maker. It is polka dot. To me, I always think it's good to have a swatch thing. I know this is probably boring until I get into the mixed media pages. It's a light blue. This one is going to go light blue. This could be classified light blue too. And this is made by Polka Dot. Polka Dot. Now, there's a questionable one, in my opinion. I don't know if you would classify this. See, I think it's a green. That to me looks green. When did I look green to you guys? Green. I'm just gonna whip that page over. I'm not going on the. I'm not going to go on the back because it'll go through. So the next thing we're going to do is greens. And I don't even have to do a top table. We'll start out with the green, new one. So press it. Don't even have to press it that much. Man. And press it down. And this is green. Of course. I said that. By Sensational. I love the coat tops. So we got the green. And then we got a vert line, which is another green. The lighter green. And it is called Vert Lime. Like I said, I don't know the colors that Dollar Tree has. I didn't look at Dollar Tree. This popped in my head on Saturday. And I never bought them. Let's see what you great. Thank you. No, we're not going to play bingo. Then we got this one. This is from the local, actually, casino by me, called Potawatomi. And it's a green. It's a dark green. And I don't know who to be a winner. I don't know who the maker is. So I'm just going to put Potawatomi. Then I know which one it is. You're all like, what? Potawatomi? What the hell? And then we have this one. This is from Vegas. This is one I got at a thrift store. It's like a teal green, I think. So I'm going to call it teal green. And this one is doesn't have a maker. So I'm just going to go like this and put the casino's name on it. Then I know which one that color is. B1. We are not playing bingo done. You will see in a second. Then I got this one. It says blue, and I should have tested this. This might have to go back on a blue page. See, to me it looks like a green. Who's messaging me? Oh, Sabrina sent me a picture. Oh, okay. They got red, orange, black, and 2 colored blues at Dollar Tree. That's a good variety, and we'll have to pick them up the next time I go there. Like I said earlier, I love my Delusion. You all know I love my Delusion, right? Y'all know that. It's called a teal. So, teal Sacco something. Or teal Sakura. And it's by Sun Sensational. Y'all know that. But if I can't find an alternative, because her sprays are getting pricey. And now with, you know, Michaels don't carry them as much anymore. I found that out. It was that I got told by a friend of mine that works at Michaels that they're eliminating Tim Holtz products. Delusion, Jane Davenport. They may carry it in there, as she put it, their warehouse, but they won't have it in store. And they're going to be eliminating coupons. This kills me. So we have a red. I'm going to dab it over here, get it started. Ooh, I like this red. Oh, forgot. I got to switch pages, guys. My bad. So we got red. I've come to realize I don't have to press down as hard. So I got to learn that one. Red. It's made by Sun Sensational. Not too many left, guys. Sun Sensational. And then we got a Las Vegas one. Okay, here's a ruby red. Let's go with the Sensationals. Ooh, this is a dark. Look how dark that is. Nice. Ruby red. Ruby red. By Sun Sensational. Okay. Let's see. That's like an orange. That's an orange. That's a purple. That's a purple. To me, that's rose, pink, pink. Okay. That's a pink. Okay. All right. Here we go. This is a Vegas one. Thrift store fine. Ooh, that's a dark red. And this is, I don't know who makes it. It's, Daba ink. It's a red. And Dab. Ink. Got another red from a casino, Las Vegas. They made it all the way from Vegas to Wisconsin. Hello, Caleb Barons. I don't know, you retracted your message. This one's a little bit funky. It's like a really dark red, and the top's funky. So I have to be careful with this one. I realized that when I looked at it. But hey, 93 cents. Bingo Bonanza Horseshoe Casino. The red. And I don't see a maker, and if it is, it's too small, so I'm going to put horseshoe. And I know. Horseshoe. Boom. Them are the 3 reds I got. Now, they do go through the paper, as you can see, but hey. I paid $29 for these, which was pretty reasonable when I was looking. So let's do orange. This is coral, actually. Ooh, the coral's pretty. Coral's pretty. Coral. And it's by Sun Sensation. No. And then we got an orange. Dab it off on the side to get it started. Boom. Cool. Orange. And that's Sun Sensational. Boom. That's 2 oranges. Only got 2 oranges. Bingo ladies are crazy. You get trolls on, you get little things that little totems. I'm gonna grab a soda, guys. I got a soda. I just have to open it. Totems. Good luck charms. All right, we got pink. This is like a dark pink, or at least to me it looks like pink. It says pink. To me, it's like a darker pink. I want neon colors. They gotta have neon colors. Sensational. That was one I bought. These are ones I got at the thrift store. This is just says pink. It is a Dabber Fever. Pink Dabbin Fever. Okay. And then we got another thrift store one. Oh, this is purple. Okay. Them are the pinks. Now it's last color, purple. What's on the shelf? So we got Mauve by Sensational. Sensational. They even got ones that have glitter in. I didn't grab them this time. Maybe next time. So this is purple. I like that purple. PRPL by Sun Sensational. You guys are going to get tired of me saying that. I don't gamble. At least with my money. Yep. This is another pink or purple. This one is lilac, they call it. This was supposed to be last night's mixed media, but they didn't come in. They're a day late. Now this is a thrift store find, and it's purple, and it's Terrible Trembles Casino in Las Vegas. And the last one is another thrift store find. Another purple. This one's by Delusion Paint. Okay, there we go. Now I got them all swatched. We know what they are. I can refer to it, or I can go just by the covers, the lids, which I probably would just go by the lids. That's me. That's how I am. So I'll check out Dollar Tree ones. Pick them up down the road. Probably after the grandkids leave. I get them tomorrow. Woohoo! Okay, so we're gonna put that over. Now we're gonna play. See what we can do. So I got this. This is the. Hang on. Get them over there. This is the mixed media paper. A rip ruler. Ooh. You have to send me I ordered groceries on. I just ordered the rip ruler. Awesome. Bingoholic. Just got a few likes almost an hour ago for Goodwill. I found nothing. Oh. I haven't found much on my Goodwill either the other day except for 99-cent books. So the paper I have right now is the mixed media book that I just recently got on clearance from Hobby Lobby. We're going to put a stencil. We're going to see how well I go through a stencil. I did try this earlier, and it looked pretty rad, actually. So let's see. Let's pick purple. And I'm just going to dab in the square. Or I'm just going to run it like this. I'm just going to go over it. Whoop. Just don't move your stencil. Goes over good. I couldn't get over all the colors they have for Bingo Dauber'S. I was like, damn. And I'm not pressing very hard either. So you don't have to press hard. I'm just kind of lightly going back and forth. Daub it? I don't want to daub it. You and your scratching, girl. You better hear that. Plus, if you daub it, you get more out. I don't want a puddle. So no puddles. No puddle. So I'm just going back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth. If you buy new tips, less comes out. Old ones look bad. And where would I find new tips? Well, I'm going to see. I'm going to take one I got from a thrift store. I'm going to open it, and I'm going to put it in one of my Delusion empty spray bottles and dilute it a little bit and see if I can do a spray. Figured I'd mess up one I got from a thrift store versus the ones I bought from Amazon, you know? My one train of thought. There we go. Cool. Now, I'm going to move my stencil a different direction, cover where I already did it. And let's grab this one. Yeah, it is. Always. I love her though. We're just gonna go up. There we go. I'm just gonna. It wouldn't be the same if Dawn came in here and wasn't Dawn. I'd be like, "Are you sick?" I'd be like, "What's wrong? Yeah, are you mad at me?" Oh, really? It's real? That's cool. Morning, baby.
Morning.
My husband just woke up. Your phone's been going off, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you.
Yep. He's standing in the doorway going, He works. He's on nights. He's on nights. So. Okay, I have mixed colors, bottles, some of the mixed colors. She knows what's up. Oh, I'm sorry. I said Sabrina said that. That was Dawn. Red. She would think someone hacked my account if I wasn't giving her shit. Yep. Hee hee. Then I'm in the right place. Yes, you are. Okay, I'm going to ask this, and if I'm wrong, I apologize. Little Red Reagan. Your first name is Diane, right? Besides, someone needs to give her shit. Why? It's all her you being sweet to her. Yep. Dawn is one of my first subbies, guys. Me and Dawn have been. Dawn's been with me since the beginning of my channel. She has pretty much has seen my grandkids growing up. Especially, no, it's not Diane. Okay, set me straight. What is it? Little Red Reagans. I'm trying to learn my subbies. If you don't want to give it to me, that's fine. If you just want me to call you Red Wagon, I could do that. I mean, it's totally up to you. Some people don't want to give out their first names, and I understand that. But I'm trying to learn if my subbies better. Renee. Okay. All right, Renee. Who the hell is Diane then? Is Sweetheart Diane? I'm very bad at names, but if when I was a bartender, I wouldn't remember your name, but I could make your drink like that. That's bad. Especially if you weren't a regular. If you were a regular, of course, I knew your name. But if you were one of these people that came in here in between, you know, in the bar where I worked at, I could remember what they drank, but not their names. So most of the times, they probably never even gave me their names. I ran into a guy, God, I bet you, 10 years ago. And that's one thing people rarely switch is what they drink. And I was sitting at my buddy's bar, and I actually remembered this guy's name. His name is Chris. Walked up, and he didn't recognize who I was. You were talking 10, 15 years since I've seen him. You know, bartender goes, "What can I get you?" And I go, "Brandy old-fashioned sweet. Hold the olive. Add cherries." And the guy turned to me. And he kind of turned to look at me. He was stunned that I knew what he drank. And he goes to the bartender, "What she said." Then he looks at me and goes, "How do you know what I drink?" I'm like, "I used to bartend at Sidewinders." And he goes, "Tina?" He says, "I can't believe you remember what I drink." And I'm like, "Yep." And I actually remembered he was a regular, so I knew his name. And I'm like, "Yeah, Chris, I remember who you are, too." "Sassy Chris," I said. And I started laughing. Okay, I don't remember what color I used. Man. I think I used this one. Let's see. That looks about right. Yeah. Names is bad. I'm bad at names. Took me forever to call L's instead of Beema all the time. Drinks. Just doing a little on the edge. Anybody watching the Chauvis trial today? I didn't. I watched Minneapolis the last couple of days burn or be looted and everything. I was like, Jesus. Crazy. Look at that. I'll just do it like this. And that's one color on the edge. This is what I'm going to bring back, though. No, I feel for people that live in that city. I really do. In Minneapolis and Minnesota right now. Crazy, man. It's just nuts. It's like, what the heck did the pandemic do? Okay, that's a purple. That's a blue. Purple. This is a blue. This will be a tight blue, though. So we'll go like that. And this is a purple. That's a blue. Snow today. Oh my God, don't tell my daughter that, Dawn. She'll freak. She would freak. Diamonds, they lead from Milwaukee to Colorado. They have a layover there for 2 hours, and then they hit a plane and go from Colorado to Hawaii. She would freak. Because she was been freaking out. Because we've been known here to get snow. And she's been watching the weather like mad. And there we go. That is cool. Isn't that cool? Now, I won't be doing the usual where I turn this into a background and add something to it. Oh boy, don't tell her that. I'm not saying anything to her. But what I'm going to do, because I'm going to be turning this into ATC background, okay? Not bad on that paper, but I am going to go around, of course. Y'all know that. I go around everything. It's, good. I won't tell her that, Dawn, okay? I'm not telling her what you just told me. And I'm just going to go around the squares. What's the weather look like for tomorrow? Or, yeah. Is it tomorrow? Yeah. What's the weather look like for Thursday? There we go. They leave at 7 o'clock. 7:30? 7:30 Thursday morning. They did a ride-in share from an airport. So far, I'll save her. She needs it. Okay, I'll let her know. They got a hotel room in Milwaukee for overnight Wednesday. They leave Thursday morning. And they decided to drive down the night before or they'd have to get up like 4 o'clock because they have to be at the airport. I think she told me like an hour and a half before their flight. So they figured they'd just plus they had ride and share where they can leave their vehicle at the airport or at the hotel, and it's some program. And then when their flight comes back or in, whenever, they will pick them up. So they're going down Wednesday. She has me so confused. She could be coming back in a month for all I know. Because she says something about Tuesday, and I'm thinking the kids are coming tonight. I'm thinking today. I was literally thinking that all week. So I said to her, what time are you bringing the kids on Tuesday? Do I need to have supper ready, Because I didn't know. And she's like, what? I said, what time are you bringing the kids on Tuesday? All this time you guys heard me say that. She goes, Mom, they're not coming till after school on Wednesday. I'm like, then where did I figure Tuesday? She says, this is where she confused me. She plans on bringing all their stuff over on Tuesday. Coda's TV, their clothing, their bedding, all their stuff. And I just heard her, I'll be bringing the kids stuff. I only heard bringing the kids stuff, thinking Tuesday. So now I don't even know if she's actually coming here tonight or what she's doing. All I know is when they start bringing in a boatload of crap and the kids are with them, then I'll know the kids are staying. Looks like Thursday should be 39. It's about the flight. She don't care. Like she says, I don't care what the weather's like. Or how she said, I just want to be able to get on my plane and leave Colorado. As I told her, I said to her, Wisconsin maybe not getting snow, but Colorado's still getting snow. She goes, how do you know that? I'm like, Dawn. And I don't know what airport. Probably that big one down there. Because they only have 2 flights. Milwaukee because they were at first she started out Milwaukee to Chicago, Chicago to San Francisco, San Francisco to Hawaii. Okay? I think. I could have that wrong because it's changed so many times. They just changed her flight 2 weeks ago. She was not scheduled. I think it was Chicago, then straight to, I don't remember. But I do know is she wasn't going to Denver when she first started out. They changed the flight. Milwaukee to Denver, Denver to Hawaii. Because at first they were flying, I think it was Milwaukee to San Francisco to Hawaii. Okay? Because I said to her, and they had like a 4-hour delay in San Francisco. I'm like, oh, go rent a taxi and go over the bridge for me. The Golden Gate Bridge and get pictures, but they can't leave the airport. Once they're in the airport, they can't even I know they have like a 3-hour layover in Colorado. They can't leave the airport. She goes, I can't even go see Colorado for 2 hours. And I'm like, really? She was like, no, we're not allowed. Once you're there, you're there. I'm like, damn. She goes, we get off the plane, and then we go to this waiting area, and we're there. So she said she's going to, when they land in Colorado, she's going to FaceTime me. Just let you know, I made it to Colorado. This is what the airport looks like, Mom. I told her, I said, I just watched this thing on one of these history channels where they say that there's a whole underground thing underneath the airport in Denver. I told her, and there's this funky murals. I said, you should go, if you can actually go look at the murals, they're kind of cool. Yeah, they could, like the lady says, you can go all over the airport. You just can't leave the airport. So they're going to go check out the airport. Because I guess there's restaurants and all sorts of stuff in it. So I told her, go find the murals. I want to take pictures of them and send them to me, if she remembers. Because I heard the murals are really funky in that airport. I said, go find the underground city while you're at it. She goes, what? I said, oh, supposedly there's supposed to be this underground thing underneath the Denver airport. She goes, Mom, you're weird. I'm just saying, it's on this channel. Investigation. Something or another I was watching. So I was laughing at it. It's a myth. There is a base. Yeah. So I'm not gonna make you guys watch me do all the squares, but you see what I'm doing. This is a cool background. This will be turned into ATCs. So let's move on to the other paper because I do want to visit with my husband before he goes to work. And it's almost 4 o'clock, and he goes to work for 6. So we're gonna try the watercolor paper. Plus, I'll be coming back on with Bima. And later on tonight, guys. So this is the watercolor paper. Let's see how it does on watercolor. I'm thinking on watercolor, it's going to be awesome. So I'm just going to I'm going to grab this green, and I'm just going to do square. And like the quilt pattern I like doing. I'll do another square here. This is basically is the test. I'm kind of liking how they work. Next thing I'm going to do, I got to clean my bottles. Is I'm going to try to make some spray. So that maybe will be a video down the road. Is making sprays. Used to watch the military go in and out when I would take the boys to school. Yeah, and they claim it's a myth. But then you have all these people like you saying, nope, I've seen it. I've seen it. So we got lavender. or lilac. Lilac. After I do this, I'm going to test the theory on this. It's real. That's what the one guy said. It's real. They're just don't want anybody to know. Our government. It's like we never had aliens either. I'm going to bring this green up. I want this green to go. Whoop. Put the dog the lids off to the side. I'm going to bring this green down. There we go. Make this one a little bit bigger. Them look good. Fix this one a little bit. That looks good. All right. I think I missed a spot here. It's cool. All right. Let's do a blue. See, I need to bring this one up. I knew I wasn't even. There we go. Bring this up. Make this bigger. Make that bigger. There we go. I only wanted to use 3 colors, so there we go. There, that looks a little bit better. All right, I'm going to use this blue. This one's a little bit more liquidy. That's been used. This is a used one, not a new one. I imagine after time they get a little bit funky. There's really no smell of these. No odor. Okay. Give it a few seconds to dry. I want to test this thing on it. You can watch it all day. Cool. Okay. Close my book here. Oh, check this out. I did that. That's with a bingo dauber. I did that with a bingo dauber. Just putzing. Isn't that kind of cool? So that's an idea you can do on a canvas. I used the little canvas just to see. It was sitting here, so I was messing. All right, so I got this cool stencil, and I gotta determine what color I want to do. So let's see. We'll do blue on green, green on blue. Yeah, okay. We'll do green on blue. Or no, let's do pink on blue. And I'm just going to kind of grab and see what happens. That's cool. I'll just run it across. Real quick, fast. So you can go on top of it. That's what I wanted to see. Now we're going to do pink. Oh no, that's the lilac. We're going to do green on the pink. Okay, and blue on green. And we'll do this one. Oop. lifted up the stencil. I'm just gonna that looks cool. That's what I wanted to see. And of course, I'll let it dry and then I'll make it look like this one's pretty dry. And I'll just go on the edge and around it. It's gonna be perfect. I'm not. That's far from it. And I'll just do little stitches to make it look like a quilt. This is on the watercolor paper. Now, I want to try something also on the watercolor paper. I want to see if I can make it just move a little bit. Oh yeah. Okay. Next thing I'm gonna do. That's on the watercolor paper. Come through just a tad. Not bad. Now the next thing I want to do is this is the Bristol paper. It's just a smooth surface paper. Very smooth. Got this. Okay. I can't wait till the paper pad's done because I like this cover. It's like I've got a ripple. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to dab a whole little bit. And I want to see where did I put it now. I just moved it. Oh. Cool. Can get it moved with water. Well, let's see if I put some to the side, off to the side of my mat, and I do a puddle. Because it doesn't, it leaves it, well, if you move it with a paintbrush, it doesn't. So that's pretty cool. But let's see how well I can use it as a paint. So I put a dab on the side. So you could use it as a paint as well. So you can get it moved with water. Okay. Well, I don't wear good clothing in here. So, and I got paint shirts for the grandkids. So if they, and that was another reason I thought, Riley kid, she loves that Dauber paint. So you can use it like a paint as well. That's cool. And spray it. Let's do lilac. I just made a puddle. And it ain't that much. I'm not using that much on the side either. And I don't have rinse water here right now, so there's going to be a little bit of mixture of the blue. Let's get it moved around. Got the paint, and then I'm grab off the side. So that's endless. So I can imagine if I could do it like this, with just water on it on a piece of paper, I probably can get it to spray as well. Okay, you want me to wet the paper first? that's what this is about, experimenting and checking out new things. So let's spray the paper. And I'll just grab one of my old, the Dauber's from St. Vincent Paul. Look at that. To get a cool look there too. So let's that one's that's that one that needs help. I'm gonna get the watercolor paper. We're gonna try this in watercolor. But that's a cool effect. Yep. Thank you. Another great. I was probably gonna come up with that one next. Let's move this over and grab the watercolor paper. So let's grab watercolor paper and do a sprit down. Come on, Tim Holtz. Work with me. Let's do lilac. Let's grab pink. Trying to see my water here. One thing you'd think watercolor paper would not buckle, but it does. It drives me crazy. You can get a look though. Okay, let's put it down. Okay. There's no water on this side. Okay, there we go. So, cool though. This is with me putting it down and then water on top. And then this is with water, then putting a dauber on. I don't see a really big difference. Kind of. I don't know if you guys can see a difference, but I'm not seeing a big difference in the, oh, I would put that away. I want to come over here a little bit. And putting the water down. Then okay, now let me get my thingamajigger here. Tim Holtz blow tool. You do have to be quick though, because you can see where here I didn't get it quick enough and it left the circles. Okay, so we're going to come back on this side over here faster and add the water and then start blowing. What I'm thinking, the next step would be, is if I should dry it or take a paper toweling over it. I think this time I'll just dry it and see. Next time, yeah, I could do half. So we'll dry half. Okay, let me roll. Let me get a piece of paper towel. We'll see. I'm just going to go on this side, and I'm just going to tap it. Okay. And pick up. That is picked up with paper toweling. That's such a mess over here. Okay. Now, let me put these out of my way. This was fun. With a new idea for some. I mean, I bet you people have done this. It's just that it popped in my head the other day. Because watch, Bima was telling me that she went to bingo. And I was like, I wonder. That's where the idea came from. And she was talking about bingo. I'm still moving this paint in some spots. The water with the ink. You can get a cool look though. So, spread this out a little bit. And I see water puddles. That's why you see me grab this. Because spread it out. Get it. So, I think I'm pretty dry. What I'm seeing is going over it with the paper toweling. It's lighter versus drying. I don't know if you guys can see the difference. You see how this is lighter? This is darker. This is paper toweling. This is not. So, all depends how dark you want it. And also my pink over here, I didn't get enough. This was just pure. I didn't add, I don't think I got a lot of water on this corner, but I got a lot of water in this center. But I think it kind of, you could use this to make the dryers better. Yeah. I would think this would be cool if you took blue and you did this concept if you're making clouds. Look how that looks. Doesn't that look kind of like a cloud? Got the dark and then the lighter coming out. So if you did blue on, like you were doing something. But I'm going to be cutting these up because I'm going to be doing ATCs tonight. And these are going to be the ATC backgrounds. So I think it's a cool, you know. And the thing about it, like I said, of course I'm going to finish this one. So I got it sitting here. That's on watercolor. This is on paper. Just that like heavy pound paper. It's, let's see. it said Bristol smooth surface, acid-free heavyweight for finished artwork, pen and ink. 9 by 12. It doesn't 100-pound gram. Doesn't so. That's this. This was watercolor. So I think any surface. Okay, Dawn. Make one from me. Yeah, you're funny, girl. You're funny. You can paint with it. Daub with it. Just if you want daub, make a straight line with it. You can use water with it. Without water, or just daub her down. Add water to get a look. Water. What the hell, Tim? And daub. Okay. Or because my Pima made that ATC as you, she needed to make one on her. And then it's water. Let's grab a different color here. Let's grab red. I like how that blue just kind of did that look right there. Just setting it down and letting it go. And doing its own thing. Puddling. It's kind of like puddling, I would call that. Move your paper a little bit. Use your paper. I always tell everybody, pick up your paper. Don't always leave it laying down. Just pick it up. Go like this a little bit. Go like this a little bit. Tap it. And you get a cool look. But there's too much white on this. Okay, there is definitely something going on with my spray bottle. I don't know what it is, but it don't want to spray. That coral's pretty. There's more. The light tap, man, it's cool. Just a light tap. Just let it do its magic. I prefer, personally, putting the water down and doing a light tap, even if you have to go back. You got to get right in the puddle, though. And just letting it do its thing. Then putting the water down after. So I like the concept of the trying to see where there's water. Letting the water do its thing. Now, I got a mess going on here. Just gonna let the gravity take its course a little bit. And just kind of do some tapping. We add a little color. This looks cool to me. definitely different. And I'm just going to let it naturally dry. I can maybe come in and get the red moving a little bit. You know, just hit it here and there. Ooh, ooh. I gotta see something. Okay. The light bulb just went on. Did you hear me? Going, ooh, I gotta see something. Light bulb just hit. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside. Let's just go. Oop, it's going behind me to dry. Oh, right there. That one right there to dry. I'm gonna get me a piece of mixed media paper. I like working on the mixed media paper. Okay. Just gonna clear it out. Oh, without trying to hit my camera and making you all sick. I just picked up some color. Forgot. So I'm gonna just go like this. Might as well pick it up. Okay. Don't worry. Got a cool look either way. All right. So let's do sky blue. And all I am is going to go like this. Okay. Rubbing alcohol. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with rubbing alcohol. Nothing. We know now. There's no effect with rubbing alcohol. Nothing. Makes it run, but no woo like I was hoping. Just makes it diluted. So we know that. Straight on and then a paintbrush. Always go back. So there are endless things you can do. I stenciled through it. I watered with it. I stenciled one color on top of another color. And let's test something here. I want kind of go over it with another one. Kind of blend together, you know, kind of. But I guarantee if I worked it more. So, add a little water. Damn spray bottle. My brush is dirty too because I'm using the same brush. I don't have water in here to clean my brush. So this is just like I said, experimenting. But you can lighten it coming down to get a different, like a darker look to a lighter look, kind of. So the alcohol had no effect. So water, using it as like a water medium was cool. So here we go. Here's the first one. Through a stencil. I think it looks cool. This is just one-on-one squaring, just using a dauber as a paint, and then stenciling on top of it with another color. That worked out cool. This is two concepts. Was this spray? Okay, this was I want to say this was dauber down and spray on top, and this was spray and dauber down. If I remember correctly, this was picked up by a paper toweling. This was dried by a dryer. Can you tell the difference from the darkness to the lightness? This was my just spray down and just dauber down and let it kind of do its thing. I think it's cool either way. So there's different concepts in different ways. So that is bingo dauber art on mixed media. And you turn them into whatever you want. I will be turning mine into ATC backgrounds. And you will see them later because once these dry, here in a few, I'm going to probably dry them off camera or let them dry. They're pretty, most of them are dry already. I will be putting my backings on them and getting them cut up for ATCs, which I will probably be doing tonight on me and Bima's live. But like I said, oh, the next thing I'm going to try is I'm going to clean I'm going to clean my bottles from my Delusion. I save all those spray bottles when I empty them. They're nice little spray bottles. I'm going to pop one from the thrift store. And I have to figure that out. It's got to come off somehow. And see if I can make an ink or a spray. That would be my next thing I'm going to try. Yeah, pull up. Okay. Yeah, and kind of looking, I can see. You just pop. Ha ha! Awesome. Thank you, Dawn. And make a diluted spray. Maybe I'll have one ready for when we go live tonight. I would imagine I can make a spray. Just dilute it a little bit. I would dilute it with water. I don't think I'd maybe a little water and a little alcohol in it and see what happens. Because like I said, I love my Diane Rivalry, but I can't keep affordability to me. She's not affordable to do when it comes to, especially her sprays. I love her paint, but I went from, let's see. When I first started buying her paint, okay, her paint came in a 2-ounce jar, 2 ounces, like this, 2 ounces. Now they're coming like this in a 1 ounce. And the price has gone up and you get less. And that's just on her paint. It's not, I was lucky enough that I hit, yeah, Norris Tim, exactly. That I hit Hobby Lobby. If you ever don't want to use them, Dawn, let me know. I will buy them from you. They can, if they sit too long, but you just add a little water to them. You stir it up. It gets I'll see if I got one. I'll show you. They get thick. Let me see. Let me find one. I can show you. Here. Oh man. Okay. See how that looks right there? You just stir it up. See how thick it is? Okay. You want smooth and creamy. It's kind of smooth and creamy. Just add a little bit of water. Don't add a lot. And just kind of work the water in. And just mix. Now, This is what I do, guys. You might find this strange because the water gets diluted in here. It for some reason the water dilutes. So my suggestion, and I do this before when I'm done using them, I'll take it and I'll just spray a little water, and I just close it, and I just and I close it. I don't even. You might give it a shake, but I just close it because the water is what gets diluted in them. Like you see this is really gummy. Just stir again, add a little water, just stir it up. Can get a lot off the side too. Get all that paint. And just stir it and create it creamy again. And if it gets really thick, yeah. If it gets real thick, just add a little water. Don't go full blow water. Do a little water. Stir. Her paint is supposed to be nice and creamy, not real thick, but not real thin either. Okay? And just keep working until you get the right consistency. Her paint don't go bad. It just, there was one I had that was, I'm going to see if I kept it because I'll still use, I think I kept it. No, I used it. See, here's a brand new one. This is what her paint looks like, brand new. See how it looks? Nice and creamy, smoothie. See the difference? See the cover? How nice. I had one that looked like cottage cheese. Best way I can put it. After a while. It was that light paint. For some reason, there was a batch they did that for some reason it acted wrong and it turned around and looked like cottage cheese. And I called Ranger. They did send me a new one. They told me just to keep the old one. And the guy told me just to add water and stir it. He's the one. I learned this right from Ranger. When I called Ranger about my light pink that looked like cottage cheese. I mean, I used it a few times and I opened it and it looked like cottage cheese. And I'm like, what the hell? So I got on the phone with Ranger. And they transferred me to some guy. I can't remember his name. Guy was very helpful. And he took all my information. They did send me, different pinks. Yep. That's what he said. Plus, for some reason, one batch, he said, I got some of the paint. For some reason, one batch just did it. And it was this light colored pink. So something in that light colored pale pink pigment is what was doing it. They fixed it since. But he told me to spray a little water at a time, stir it up. But they did send me a new pink one plus an additional color, and I don't remember. And he's like, if you ever open your jar of Diane's paint and it looks thick, you just add a little water at the time because they're each, and this is another thing. It all depends where you live. I'm in Wisconsin, so our temperatures are constantly changing. So when I bring out my paint right now, it's April, but it's like fall weather. So my house is a little warmer. Right now it's cool. It's kind of cool in here. I'm actually cold. And then in the summer, you don't have your heat here. So your temperature in your house is constantly changing. Where somebody like Bima's, she's probably at a steady heat or steady coolness where we're always changing. So when we open our paint, it all depends how our paint reacts to the temperature. So yeah, he told me he was the paint specialist. I know that he was the guy that dealt with the paint, and he's the one that told me so don't ever throw your deluge, especially. And he said that's pretty Yeah, no steady weather here either. And he said that's mostly for any paint that you buy, even acrylic. It all depends on your temperature, where you're living. He asked me where I lived. I said Wisconsin. And they're in New Jersey, so they kind of got the same weather we do. And it could dilute the water. Just sitting here is diluting this water out of this because it's open. Does that make sense? So just add a little water. Don't make it too runny. And if you do get it runny, just let it sit for a few days. It'll be good as new the next day. Because I've actually diluted one where I went, oh, shoot. And I left it sit and just let it sit. Came back a few days later and the paint was fine. And it don't take the color away either. People are like, oh, it don't take the color. It don't. It won't take the color from the paint away either. So, but if you store them and you play nice and creamy, I got that all off the side practically. I liked her containers. I don't like her new ones. I'm saving all the containers that I go through because I don't like using these in these. So my goal is to have enough containers, even if I have to go buy some like this, to pour all her paint in. I don't like squeeze bottles. I don't. You get too much. To me, I get too much out when I only wanted a little. So once I empty a container, it goes in my bucket to wash. Okay, we're gonna be done with this. What did I do with the lid? Dawn, what'd you do with my lid? Popsicle painting. Hey, there's a new idea. Popsicle painting. Look at that. I think that's why I like mixed media, because I can be sloppy. There we go. Look at it. I just turned it into something else with a popsicle stick. There we go. Found my lid. That is so cool. So, I hope I was helpful. Price the same in the small one as the larger jar. I know, isn't that crazy? Yeah. They changed the amount, but the price went up. I've seen it where the prices went up and the prices have been about the same as the jar. You get less for your money though. Let's see. I'll look it up on Ranger. I was paying $4 for a jar, okay? The last time I actually found them. I paid like $4 or something. I always try to find the best deal. Okay? For when it comes to her products. And lately I have not been finding deals on hers. So let's see. Products. Designer. Diane Rivoli. All right, let's see. All right. Right now, for a 1 ounce bottle of her shimmer paint, or that's her shimmer. Now she's got shimmer paint out. Oh, I might have to get them down the road. They're $3.49 for them, but they're on sale. Regularly, okay, hang on. Right, $3.49 for the shimmer. Okay, hang on. Let me get to their paint a little more. This is on Ranger. Always go by Ranger. Ranger does not have any cuts on their prices, okay? I suggest everybody not to buy through Ranger if you're like an everyday crafter, because you can find a better deal out there for stuff. Rangers, that's who she's through, but they do sales. Okay, come on here. Okay, I'm gonna just go up here. Delusion Paint. In a tub, a 2-ounce tub was $4.99. Now, the 1-ounce bottle is $3 for 1 ounce. That's through Ranger. If you can still find them, because in the tubs, they're selling what they have. So $5 for the 2-ounce, $3 for the 1 ounce. Once the tubs are gone, they're gone. They aren't doing them anymore. Hello, Vanessa. So I got lucky. I found a lot of them on clearance at Hobby Lobby. And then I got a hold of Diamond's friend that lived in Appleton or Grand Chute. Called her, but made her drive over to their Hobby Lobby and buy the Delusion paint they had for me too. So that's how I got some. I got a lot. I got 2 drawers full of tubs. That's real cool looking. Isn't that cool looking, Dawn? That's gonna look an awesome ATC background. Imagine it cut up in little squares. That's gonna look so cool. Depending, I'll probably go this direction. Yeah, instead of this direction, I'll go this direction to get a little bit. It's gonna look so cool. So that was my Bingo Dauber mixed media. I'm gonna call it a day. I will be back after 6 o'clock or so. I don't know exactly what time. And with Beamont, I don't know if it'll be on my channel or Beamont's channel. I have to get a hold of her to find those details out. Hello, Deborah. I'm just purpose for my bingo stuff. There you go. Yeah. I mean, I got, what did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 of them for, what did I say? Hang on. I got, hang on. I got 12 Bingo Dauber's for $19.75. If you did not know that these were Bingo Dauber's, and there was other ones on there. I just like the cat. No. Bingo. And I didn't know anything about Bingo Dauber's. I've never bought Bingo Dauber's before. I was talking to Bima because she goes plays bingo, and she said that was a good deal. I mean, they had 3-ounce, 24 count for $28.95. There's just different brands. And I sent her one I was looking at, and she told me that, like, here there's a Dabo Ink Bingo Dauber 3-ounce 12-pack for $14. You know, but she told me, and she went and looked, and I sent her the set I bought. She said that's a good price. Bingo's Dauber's, she said, are not cheap buying them individually. Because I don't play bingo, so I don't know. Plus, they got them at the Dollar Tree, which I am going to eventually get. Unless you go stay at a hotel in Vegas and they give them to you for free. I think. I don't know. Because I got these bunch like this weekend. I happened to walk into St. Peter's Paul, and there was a whole shelf about what they had, and they were 93 cents a piece. Except for this one, they had a $2.93, and I'm like, I don't want that one. And the lady gave it to me for the same price as the other one. She's like, it's our secret. But if you guys did not see me use the Bingo Dauber's today to do this, what would you think? Does this look like paint to you? Would you think this was like my Delusion? I'm going to do a test. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to test you guys. And you guys, I'm going to see if you guys tell the difference. If you could actually tell the difference. I mean, yes, you can pick a or a B. Yeah. You would know, Deborah, that it was this was bingo daubering. Yeah. You could tell. I know Delusions are brighter. I'm just using, or acrylic paint. Let's use our acrylic paint. If I did this, which could you tell this was acrylic paint versus a dauber? No. No. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm looking at a price value of something I want to do, and I want to do it the cheapest way possible. And for some reason, bingo daubers. And then I was surprised when I was Amazon how many colors there are out there. It was like, oh my God. These people. And they got glitter ones too. So I might try the glitter ones next down the road. Next round, I'll buy glitter daubers. Yeah. Make like 5 examples. Yeah, I will. Bingo ladies are crazy. Yeah. Bima said she has over 200 daubers. Because I'm like, hey, do you run into daubers at thrift stores? Because she's like, why? She's like, I got over 200 of them. I'm like, oh my Lord. She goes, they're fun to play with. You should try it. So I ordered some. And then I went to the thrift store and I found some. And I'm going to, every time I go to the thrift store, I'm going to look for them too. Yeah. She told me she had like 200 daubers. I'm like, what the hell is the person needing so many bingo daubers for? Do you have like, okay, we're going to this casino bingo place. I'm going to grab pink tonight. Oh, I'm going to this one. I'm going to grab red. Or do you use a different dauber for each card you play? I've only played bingo like 3 times in my entire life at a bingo hall. And it was with my buddy Jeffy. And I used his dad's bingo daubers. We went with Jeff's dad. He's like, let's go play bingo. And I happened to be with Jeff, and I got suckered. Hey, I did win, though. You changed colors? Ah. Yeah, because Jeff's dad had a shitload of them in a bag. He had this little carry bag, and they were all daubers in there. You use yellow to highlight. Haha. I didn't have a yellow. I don't have yellow. Ooh, see? There's another color. But I'm going to call it, so I'm going to go visit my husband. He's only got half an hour, and he has to leave for work. I will message Bima to see what time we're going on, because I know we talked about going on. And I will have these all cut up by the time I go on with Bima. Plus, I have to put my backings on them. And I'm going to lurking and cleaning in craft room. Who's lurking from the living room? Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Secret Squirrel Amy. Amy, we'll be on back later. I don't know if I'll be on my channel or Bima's channel, but we plan on going on. It's my last night of freedom for 7 days. So I want to live it up with you ladies. Scott's got to go to work. Got my dishes done. Got my housework done. I can play and not watch looters and protesters in Minneapolis like I did last night. Yeah. So I hope to see y'all later. I hope this was helpful. It's just a medium we could use as crafters. I did see a lot of videos on YouTube with people using bingo daubers because I looked. Unless I put it in the search bar wrong. And I didn't see many Pinterest. When I pulled bingo dauber DIYs up on Pinterest, it all came back as for kids. Yep. Then I went in different way for description, and I didn't find much. So if you're really into mixed media, voila. Alrighty, guys. As always, be happy, be kind, be safe, be funny, be crafty. Bye for now. Watch for me and Bima later, and all that good jive. Thanks for the 5 thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it. I hope you all have a good day, or a good night, or a good morning, or a good evening, or whatever, wherever you may be. I hope it's good. Bye.